there's a wire that I need. See this?
Yeah.
It's that I can use that for what you're telling me. And like, this has a real mic jack.
Yeah, that's what mine has.
Do you have a real mic though, or is it that?
It's a real mic with like a huge...
So you're saying that one's gonna cause a delay, but if I have the real mic, it does not cause a delay.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you.
It doesn't matter. This is gonna be the mixer. This is a real mixer. That's a real 2-channel mixer to a turntable. So it says that I can literally use this mixer. Sorry, I fucking... Like, all of this is a mess. You can move whatever. This has been in storage for like... You can move whatever, I don't care. I just have to throw everything. Like, that needs to be all... Like, it's hooked up where I can use it on the headphones. But, like, it needs to be redone. Because obviously it's a big fat mess.
Is this the mic you're using?
Well, that mic, they don't work. So I don't know if I need a new...
That's not the right kind of mic either. Well, like, you can use it, but it's more for, like, live when you're going on stage, like a Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah, like to rap and shit.
It's like a concert mic. It's not like a studio mic.
So I gotta spend money on that.
That's what I mean. That's what I have. But it doesn't look like there's any instrument lines on it.
No, there's no instrument lines. So what I was telling you, when my father had the studio and we used like real speakers and not computer shit, it was all analog back then. So back then you needed like I think it's a receiver they call it, but it might not be called that. But you needed a box, and that box would hook up to the like that would be plugged into that box, and then the
interface. It has to be.
But what's the analog version called? Is it the receiver, or like, I don't know, man.
Well,
like in my mind, I'm thinking of an analog fucking system that I grew up with, like that my father had for his being.
Can you get a picture of it, like on Google?
I don't know, man. I don't know what it's called. So that thing would hook up, and then you would hook up the mic or the speakers or whatever to that.
Yeah, I can hook up the headphones or speakers and the headphone jack.
But just saying that it's, what is it called, the modern day version?
Audio interface.
So, I don't know. I'm confused. So I need that to hook it to the computer.
Yeah, because I can hook up an instrument and a microphone and headphones and a speaker at the same time.
And then so I can hook up speakers to the interface.
Yeah. But then you can also hook up the interface to that and mix that and have that connected to that.
See, that's why, I don't even want to buy shit until I know what I'm doing. It's like, talking to you, I have to go on here. Hold on. Let me tell this thing to explain to you what I did so far. I don't even have fucking computer speakers. No, it matters though. And the thing is, I don't know what to buy because that is going to play off these speakers. So I'm like, do I buy just regular ones or the stupid?
Well, you could buy the interface and connect it to that.
It doesn't even tell you what I need.
Yeah, I know. I don't. It's fine.
I don't really want to listen to this anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just this is crazy, this room. I just don't know what to even do with myself. Literally, I'll have everything in this room.
Well, that couch is also good.
Yeah, I know.
You can just sit Like
I
what we're
need to get
doing
a
now.
new chair. We got this one, but I need a game, something like. Everything has to have lights like this.
Yeah. Well, where's that connected from? Over there?
Yeah.
I can change the color.
I don't care. It doesn't really matter.
Well, I don't really know what color you want it to be.
Well, the remote's somewhere, but it's buried.
Well, you can use the little box.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you can use.
I mean, white is good for now while you're trying to see.
I mean, do you want to play with this?
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna be done. This bird's having a nest out there, and she bugs up. I need a break from this shit. I gotta go to work soon enough.
Oh, what time are you going? 1?
Yeah, one-ish. Why do you want to go back?
I don't really care.
Oh. Man, where are you? I forgot. You know I'm leaving for 1, right? You know that I'm leaving for 1? Are you going there or not? Yeah. Because I have to be at work for 2.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying because we forget about Saturday sometimes. I love the live play in there. I do this constantly. Ariana, do you want to try the smoothie thing? Do you want to try some of the smoothie?
Oh, I guess everyone that works at Smokeland is gonna leave.
Why?
Well, because the manager, he did the Penn Foster thing that I'm doing, but like a college version. So now he's going to Thunder Miss to be like a receptionist. And then,
That guy's having that problem over there. I tried to tell you that.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, he has problems that are not visible to a normal person, but I can run businesses.
And then my cousin, he wants my cousin, and everyone wants my cousin to be the manager, but she's like, I have 5 kids. How am I gonna? I can't even make it to work on time.
Yo, that guy's he's just screwed, like, business-wise. It's hard to hire people. We can't even hire somebody to sit in an office and do security. They don't show up. Like, never mind the real job.
And plus, they keep getting caught with like illegal drugs that they're not supposed to have.
I told you that was gonna happen, dude. You can't do that shit. That's like if I was going to our store.
That happens every month at least.
No, but that's just like if I was going to our store and like doing dumb shit there,
Yeah.
meeting up with people. They know where you are. You know what I'm saying? They just show up there and ask you for shit. That's like, if somebody knows where you are, they'll be knocking on your door, bro. That's why, like, you know how I never let people come to my house and shit? That's why, like, I get it. But yo, like one day you're best friends with somebody, then they're at your door trying to kill you. Literally. Especially nowadays, kid. You never want people knowing where you live.
And plus, half the people that work there, they're not like the age to work there.
Yo, I knew something was, so he's having, we already know when we started, you gotta think about it business-wise, when we started, he was already behind like at least a year,
Yeah.
because he moved in there, he had no clientele. I used to talk mad shit, remember?
Yeah.
And he spent so much money on them display cases. not even fun. Like, cause it looks like shit now that he has everything in there, but when I remember it, he went to like displays of golf for it and bought that shit, I think. Cause that shit was like costing. And then like, remember he had no customers, nothing, so like, he went into debt that entire time. Then like, he started doing illegal shit off the store, that's why I like grew up. But now like, he's stuck in that, like, he can't make those videos, and it's like possible he started selling food things.
Well, at first, so why don't they were just going out to a red van on the side of the street, and they were all just, like, every employee was just walking out to go to a red van and walking back in.
Well, but listen, so what that has, that's not another one thing,
Well,
so.
then the cops tried to search the van, so they had to, like, move the whole van.
What I'm saying is, they started off with that they wanted to do for a whole year. So then, he started doing all this weird shit, trying to get people at the store. But we did the same thing. Like, if you look at the shit with Alibaba, then we find out we can't sell it in certain markets and all this other shit. Know what I'm saying? So now, he went into the black market with a legal fucking storefront. He's stuck there now because he needs, not specifically Megan, but he needs that demographic of kids to go in there and buy shit they couldn't be buying. So that store is like, it's not real. So now he has to chase that money, the same shit we did. We're already behind, now we're chasing rent money from stores, the fucking apartment. Like, so now he has to sell all this shit. You know what I mean?
Well, they're not closing, it's just they're getting.
No, but they're starting to get to a stretch point that we got to, you're gonna notice that. That's what happens. You're better off starting a business, and I know this from being a kid, because I was always doing like these schemes and shit when I was a kid. But you're better off starting a business and keeping it legal the entire time, because you're making it illegal business, you can never stop being really illegal. You know what I'm saying? Because your clientele is buying fucking
Illegal stuff.
like emulators and, you know what I'm trying to say? We found that out when we did the flea market. We invested all this money in fucking shit. And then when we wanted to do the storefront, we're like, we need, legitimate connections to get, the name range. Remember? And we were like, stuck. I couldn't get the storefront after that. That's what killed us too. If we got the storefront, I thought we would have pulled the time. And we would have still had, I don't know. I really don't know what I did wrong. There's a couple things I was telling Renee, like, if we got the store again, what I couldn't figure out that killed us was the inventory back there. Whether it was eBay or the physical store, like the store, I never knew how much it was worth in items. Like, that's a problem, because we're constantly buying shit. And then, like, Blue AI was trying to solve the problem too, of the store being an investment. So you have to buy products that are worth money, even if you shit on them, they don't like deteriorate, you know what I mean, the value of it. Become a $5,000 value store, $10,000 value
It's
store.
just so hard now because of all the trends. Like back then, like trends didn't come and go and come and go. Now it's just like a trend line for a week and then nobody likes it.
Yeah, like, that's another thing I was trying to tell her yesterday. I said it differently, but I was like, so when we did it, we went in there, I got lucky with that bitch in Boston, the lady in Boston, but I got the truck over the Funko Pop, remember?
Yeah.
So we got lucky on that. I thought that was gonna be the only lot that I got.
Yeah.
And then, so in my mind, I was telling her, I'm like, Funko Pop were big at that time, people still buying it. I mean, I seen a guy doing it on TikTok, you got Whatnot,
Yeah.
but like, I'm not a live salesman either. I mean, I think I could push it If we do the studio correct, we can do the music, everything out of there at once. Like podcasts, all that shit. But like, I'm not the one to do live sales. I've never done it. So I don't know.
Your baby, your smoothie done.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got him something. Right, that's not broken, man. But it's some new shit that I got out of the freezer on it.
Oh, it's like that both things.
They put it up here. Like 15 drinks.
Well, me and my mom, we go to like the food bank thing, but it's like, you pay $4 and they give you 5 bags, and it's like, it's not expired, and it's all like good stuff, like cereal, bread.
Yeah.
And I just like it because it's like, oh, what did I get? Because I feel like I eat the same stuff all the time.
Well, it's younger and like I can send you give you money and stuff, but like,
No, we just go to go. Weird.
nah, she goes there because she spends a lot of money, dude. She's not even like,
Well, we only go when it's a day off.
yeah, I don't know. Like, what the fuck about that?
I don't know, but they're not talking to us with.
Like, ugly? The food looks like a strain or something.
People moving in and out.
They're not food like that, right?
Well,
What the hell is this shit in the back? Are these people moving in here?
I think so.
Oh,
We're
it's
outside with their kids and
probably not now. I hope this is not the new people that are there.
You were in here when you were dirty and now you're more funny.
No, I'm not ready. No, I love it, yeah. I don't really know if I want to win. Sort of like, I have a need over here, dude. I don't have to cut my grass, I don't have to clean the pools, I don't have to fucking clean anything, I don't have to fix shit. If I get a big investment, like, interest alone on it, it's gonna be enough to be rich. I don't really want to leave. I'm fucking moving. It's super cool in there, you know? Like, I have everything. I don't know. A house, I get, I don't know. I buy a house, the shit I gotta do every time. If I stay here, I have a fucking studio room, grass I don't have to cut, 83 acres of woods, fucking and nothing I have to do. If anything breaks, they fix it. Like, the whole thing too, I feel like if I get, remember how I always used to want to get different houses in different states to flip and shit like that. If I get different houses, say a cheap one for $100 grand, HOA in Florida, a condo or something. That way we can go out there when we feel like it. And or like just little houses, we can have a house. The house itself like $50,000 in Oklahoma. You got a house like around the country for 50 to 100 grand house. And have an RV and just travel and fucking like Airbnb and shit, rent them all
I'm just scared when I go to Hartford because it's like nobody believes me that it's a lot of traffic. Nobody believes me that the parking garage isn't far from the place. So I'm like, we don't even have a parking spot.
You're just gonna deal with a line on the whatever roads are known there, some people that are trying to get there.
Yeah.
I went to the biggest concert event I went to was Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's probably bigger than MGK.
Yeah.
Because they, I don't know, well, I seen them go, that shit was packed. It took forever to get to the Swedish side. It takes really kind of long. But it took forever to get there because it's like going to watch the wet before Christmas.
Pasta that I made?
What?
Are you gonna eat the pasta that I made?
Right.
Huh?
I was. Well,
You what?
it's not really work.
Alright. Well, I have pasta land. I know like everyone's gonna buy that. So like you get like in the lane faster and you get like four separate entrances.
Oh. No, but I'm talking about the physical road
Yeah,
getting
I
there.
know.
So that's what she doesn't understand. I don't like a lot of times.
She's never done one.
That's why I can't get it. So good. It doesn't really matter. You're not gonna be late. The concert, they start late and everything. It's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean?
She's open at 5 and it starts at 7. But,
Yeah, because it's gonna take you a minute.
but like, I don't think she understands that people will go there at like 5 a.m. and sit there in the line.
Nah, I'm not telling you to do that. What
No,
I'm
I
telling
know.
you is like,
But
it's
like,
not gonna be that long of a line like you think you got mine. It's just gonna be traffic because everybody's going to the same spot.
yeah.
And
But
they
we
come.
don't have reserved parking. We don't get,
Yo, remember that stupid fucking ticket thing I wanted to do? So big, there's a business that I had, I forgot all about it. You don't like that idea, so I wanted to sell people packages for these concerts like she's going to. I have a connect that like approved me already, where I can buy tickets at like a lower cost and weird shit, hotel tickets, shit like that.
yeah, people do that.
And like charge, so we buy them at like $100 and end up getting $1,000 for tickets.
Yeah.
And this goes along, so I forgot to tell you yesterday, I was obsessing, so I didn't really want to stress you out. But, so the party idea that you have actually goes along with the whole business that we already have, because as a DJ and everything else, with your expertise in setting shit up, it would be ridiculous if we threw the party in there. Like, even if whatever kind of party it would be,
Yeah,
it doesn't even matter.
I agree.
Like, I never really thought about it, but AI was telling me that would be the fastest way to make money too. But she just, remember the fucking thing that I had to sell people hotels and shit?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even thinking about that. So the main thing that me and her wanna do, like, we wanna travel, like, if we end up with money, we wanna travel the country. We don't wanna be tied down, and we wanna experience shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, be in the woods, go to the Grand Canyon, shit like that. But I don't wanna do it on a plane. I wanna drive like I was in a truck, pretty much. Like a nomad. I don't know why I like it. She likes it too. I don't know, but that's what I wanna do. But I don't wanna leave, I don't wanna lose this apartment, like not even lose it at that point, but like, I don't wanna leave, because I literally, these people like call my grass, like, I don't really know, I'm just leaving. I've had 2 different houses, they were both clean to the acid, so. The first one, I rebuilt the entire house and got screwed. But, then, second one I had to deal Maddox infrastructure. She put a hole in the fucking wall. Like this thing. She, even her, I told her before the winter hit, she didn't, I don't think she, not that she didn't believe me, I just thought I told her. I told her before the winter hit, how much fucking air goes through that door. People wouldn't believe. The thing is, when she cut that hole in the wall, I understand she wanted a deck, she had some space in her mouth. But when she cut that hole in the wall, the air block went in and it insulated that house to the point where snow wasn't even melt on the roof. Like, they put this much installation up there. I remember they asked me if I wanted them to do that. I said, why did I say no? You're gonna put extra installation. And then the windows are so thick they could be bulletproof. She puts a hole in the fucking house, now the insulation don't matter.
And it's a $50
The,
floor.
the soundproofing of the airport doesn't matter. The AC upstairs doesn't matter. Like nothing, none of the money that they spent over $25,000 and she put a hole in the house. I'm just like, if I lived there, I would literally go to war, like, you would see cops and the house on fire. If I was living there, if you put a hole in that wall. There's no way, like, I could ever even think about this shit.
Now it's bad because she has all these rich friends and she goes to their houses now. And then she's like buying all this random stuff, but like she's going to like 20 different houses. So it's like nothing's on beam and it's like, why don't we have a rainbow this and a black and white that and a polka dot this?
No, but so that's another thing that I had issues with my entire time, because I moved in there, and I wasn't allowed to throw shit the fuck out the door, when we had fucking, how many fucking hutches, a hutch, there's a hallway, see, there's a hallway like this, not a house, but a hallway, and the hutch is right here.
We
And
still
the
have it.
hallway's right here. You go bing, and I bang off this thing every fucking time. And I gotta look at it. It's like, yo, like, what the fuck is this? You can't grow food in there. You can't do anything with this fucking thing.
The only reason I can go in there is wine glasses.
I used to go fucking crazy. And this lady would find couches on, like, not Marketplace, wherever.
The road.
She would know somebody off something, and we had like 20 different fucking couches. I would wanna die. I just can't, I could never live under somebody's roof like that. Even though she didn't live in a house, but it was still, I had to deal with. And then people that needed to piss and stop there,
Yeah.
oh my god. Like my anxiety levels from PTSD are